Wherever you are, you're living aloha. Wherever you go, your soul is aloha. Wherever you've been, you're living aloha. About yourself is always aloha. Aloha is a state of mind. 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 When you're with family, you feel the aloha. When you're with friends, you feel the aloha. When you're on the beach, the sun's your aloha. That little breeze, the kiss of aloha. Aloha is a state of mind. 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 A state of mind. A state of mind. State of mind.
Aloha! State of Mind Podcast. And I believe we are live right here. Welcome to the State of Mind Podcast. It's me, Mark Easy.
And free, how you doing, everybody?
Hopefully you guys are doing well tonight on this Tuesday. What is the date today? Like with this lockdown or whatever we call it, shelter down. I can't even
I
keep
know.
track of days, months, freaking hours, let alone.
See, I know it's
the time-
April. I know it's I think it's April 47th.
April 47th.
I don't know, something like that. I don't know.
Welcome to the State of Mind Podcast. We got to give a shout out to everyone in the chat room already waiting for us. If you guys can see us, put up some shakas or some ones in the chat room for us. Mitch over there in Seattle, DJ 720. Who else is in the room? Kristen, Jax, a whole bunch of people.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely watching the podcast and got us locked in for tonight. So definitely thanks for joining us right here on this Tuesday evening. Every single Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right?
Yes.
It's all good. I'm just waiting for the a little bit more people to come in the chat room. I just want to make sure we got up and live and streaming. Did you check yours? I'm just trying to wait for these people to put up some ones, see if we're live, because I know mine's I'm going to show we are live.
Yeah, it says we are live. And
Okay,
whatever.
I
Okay,
think maybe we're just having technical difficulties. This what happened when you have no budget, and I gotta be like the tech guy, the host. I gotta freaking put up the green screens and like vacuum the carpet and all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like a one-man show here.
And especially because I do nothing.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a one-man show.
Like, okay, so everybody in the chat room, especially Jax, I mean, he already knows, like, if you work for free, you work for free. And also, free don't do nothing. Because, I mean, let's be honest, man, I'm brain dead when it comes to doing all the technical work. You know, I just come over here, sit down, and talk.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
all good. That's half the battle right there. Because sometimes, like, by the time we're getting into the podcast, I'm half asleep already. So I'm like getting ready to be knocked out.
Right,
so.
2 hours later, he's like, "Free, can we end this already?" I'm over there. Oh yeah, sorry.
It's all good though. But tonight is a very special podcast tonight because we have a very special guest joining us tonight, right?
Yes.
And it's a guy who just created such a buzz in the state of Hawaii and maybe even beyond that point with his brand new. Well, how old's the shop? I would say.
You know what? We're gonna ask him when he gets on.
Okay, it's creating quite a buzz and like got people waiting in long lines. Well, before all this craziness with the thing we don't want to speak about.
The situation.
Yeah, we don't want to speak about that. But yeah, definitely causing a snack sensation in Hawaii and just causing a ruckus and we like the disruption. That's what disrupting the market is a great thing. You know.
Yes, absolutely.
So you can take business away from big businesses and put in the hands of locals, that's always a great thing to do.
Yeah, and especially when it's a revolutionary way of thinking about things.
Right.
The owner of this company actually has such a great story behind it that it's gonna make you want to eat more of it. Because I mean, I'm already addicted, so you know it's gonna be a lot easier to really support him and his whole crew. So yeah.
Yeah, well,
Love
with no
it.
further ado, let's welcome him to the Aloha State of Mind podcast and throw your shakas up in the chat room and give a big warm welcome applause from, I want to say this correct, because it's spelled like it's supposed to be Davin, but it's David from Snack Addicted Hawaii. What's up, David?
Again, give it up
Buddy.
for David.
Glad to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Nah, man, it's an honor to have you, bro, for real. So, what you been doing? How's it
Working.
been over there? Working.
Super busy. Really busy.
So again, Snack Addicted, you're still busy, you're still producing, and I think the reason why is because everybody loves your stuff, and you can actually still ship out to pretty much everywhere in the world. Is that correct?
Yeah, actually, that's all we do right now is just ship because I'm trying to keep our crew safe. And my mom went through severe pneumonia, and I don't really contact her too much, but just in case, so safety first, so I just, kind of wanted to just do online order only. So there's no pick up in store or anything like that.
Well, I mean that's good, man. People stay safe, but they also get your product, and I mean the name of it is perfect because people get addicted to this stuff. They tried it. Jack's actually sent them a care package with Snack Addicted beef chips in it, and the whole family was going nuts. Mark here, he has a Latin family in San Diego, so that hot Cheeto beef chips, dude, it was gone.
Yeah, anything with hot Cheetos in my family is the bugger's gone already. I had no chance of even just barely tasting it, but we did a small video about that, and maybe I'll send it over to you. Yeah, but we tried every single one, and man, like when you first get it, it's just kind of like you just want to take a little bit because it's just like so melts in your mouth almost, and it's just so good. But once you taste the first one, and the second helping is like, that bugger's gone already. What happened?
It's good.
It's just like inhaling it.
Did I send it, or you guys actually legitly got it?
Which one?
The Cheetos, the flaming hot Cheetos.
No, Jax actually bought it from you.
Yeah.
And
How
then
did you
sent
get
it in a care pack. He sent it in a care pack.
Because that thing was so hard to get. We sold out of it in 10 to 15 minutes of us launching it.
Yeah. No, Jack said that he was there when you actually put it out, and he got it. He got one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's
when he sent it, yeah, it's pretty cool, right? So when he sent it, he's like, dude, the Cheetos one, I mean, we're lucky we even got one, dude. So
Yeah, no, that one was hard to do, and it took me super long. And I mean, we had a bunch, but we had a line for that one. So my days are so messed up. I'm terrible with time. I remember Jack's coming in, but I just don't remember which one he came for.
Well, I think
he's quite a regular over there. He's probably like a fixture on the wall at Snack Addicted.
No, you know who is? The Don K. Wan.
Oh,
Quan, dude. Every post, it's either the donuts next door. What is it? Pervy.
Yeah.
And then either them or you guys or both. So yeah, that's all they post about.
Yeah, we have fun. Awesome guy.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that goodness, let's take a rewind it back a little bit and see how everything got started with you with Snack Addicted, like how it came about. Not only the business but also what do they call? What is the correct terminology for the beef? I don't know, is it beef chips or is it? I don't know what to call it sometimes. Because it's not beef jerky, that's for sure.
We call it beef chips. Yeah.
Beef chips. Okay. So we know now. Okay.
So actually, how did you come on? Yeah, go ahead. Let us know how actually you came up with the concept and just actually how you came about with the store.
Yeah, so it's a really cool story because it's actually a bad time in my life because I was doing bodybuilding and I was
Mm-hmm.
training for my next competition, and I severely hurt my back. And I think I was out of work for a year. I was working at Apple at the time on the business side, and I have no culinary experience. Um, but the guy that was helping me with my back was this massage therapist, Arle Bumanglag from High Med Therapeutic. And I met him through my bodybuilding coach. And he said, hey, you got to go see my friend. He's really good. So I went to go see him. And he actually helped me with my back. Like, really, really helped me. It was amazing. So I found out later that he wasn't charging me. And I didn't, like, to me, that's huge. Like, who does that, for people when that's the way they make their money, right? So I was trying to pay him back. So we were actually diving for taco because diving helps your back, right? So taco octopus, right? So the season is only in winter time. So after winter, I was thinking about like what can I do for him? And I was thinking, oh, beef, like beef jerky. So I started making regular beef jerky, but he told me, oh, I don't really like beef jerky because it gets stuck in my teeth and I don't like chewing. So he told me, what if you tried to cut it thin? And I was like, yeah. He said, yeah, I really miss eating potato chips because he was on prep. He was a bodybuilder, right? Training for a show.
Mm-hmm.
And so the challenge was I had to make it right. I had to make it without sugar. And then I had to make it leaner. So I had no idea that this is possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I came out with the cracked pepper first. And I gave it to him. And he liked it, but I thought, it's not good enough. It was just something I just wanted to get out real quick. So cracked pepper actually took me about 2 to 3 months, maybe more, to actually perfect. But the thing was, I was giving it to my friends or my wife's friends who were telling me that it's okay, but this or that. And that's the people I was looking for. Because I'm very open to constructive criticism. Because that's the only way you get better, right? I mean, not just in life, but with my product. So I was giving it to people who thought it was, but not good enough. Or even people who thought it was junk. And I would ask them why. And so my cracked pepper is like a collaboration of maybe 5 people's opinions put into one thing. And I came up with
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I first got it, when I perfected it, I was like, oh, this is good. Like, even if this wasn't mine, I would think like this is pretty good. So I gave it to Arle, and Arle's like, oh, this is amazing. So he's helping me sell it to his clients because they only can eat certain things, right, on prep. It started kind of taking off. So he said, hey, man, you got to start a business. And I was like, I don't want to do food, But he said, no, you have something here. Just see where it goes. So I did. And because of him, it really launched me and my passion. I just became so infatuated with beef chips, how to make it perfect. And I mean, our core flavors, it takes me like months to come out with them. And even our specials, like I actually come out with them, I'd say 2 to 3 months later. It's all a trial and error kind of thing because I'm not in culinary, right? So it's based off of my taste, and I let people sample, and it's based off their opinions.
So let me ask you something. Your research and development is basically you just getting in the kitchen and say, hey, you know what? I'd like to try this. And then giving it to people that come into your shop? Or is it just, your friends?
It's people that come into the shop. So that's the unique thing about the shop, right? Like you've been here. When I worked at Apple, one of my good friends, Doug, he's in this big band, but real kind of quiet guy, just sitting there. He looks at me. He's like, hey, you're the new guy. Yeah. He said, I'll tell you one piece of advice. I said, what? He said, treat everybody in here like your friend or your family. How would you treat your mom? How would you treat your dad? How would you treat your grandma? Because everybody who walks in here, you think that way, and you can succeed. So that was huge, like mentality in not just my store, not just in Apple, in my life. That's how I think of people. Like, you're my friend. I trust you, I don't. But other than that, you're my friend. So when you come in my store, I treat you like my friend because I seriously think that way. you know. So
Yeah.
come in and like, hey, how's it going? You know, hey, try this. I got something new. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, you're my friend, so you're gonna tell me. It's kind of weird that way, you know. I mean, but you know, to me, life is more fun thinking that way. That I have a lot of friends.
You
You know,
know the
but,
funny thing
I
is,
mean, that's the
yeah.
beauty of it. You know, I have this store, and I get to attract these people, and I get to make them feel welcome. You know, that's my goal. That's why I don't really like the online stuff because it's so impersonal.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the store because I get to connect with everybody, and I love that. I like people, I guess, in general.
No, yeah, I remember going to your shop with Jackson, Stacy, and Quan and all those guys, and we sat down, and we was talking to I forget his name. I just call him Sparrow Art.
Me,
um, what is that?
Jimmy
Yeah,
Sparrow.
Jimmy. Yes. So and Jimmy came in. He was talking, but yeah, I remember you coming out and like right off the bat, hey, what's up, guys? You know, you shake everybody's hands. Hey, here, taste this. Like that's the first thing you say. It's like, here, man, taste this. Let me know what you think. You like something for drink? Dude, it was like going to your friend's house. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
but it's
yeah,
cheap.
it is.
I already knew you, so.
No, no, but even then, I mean, I knew you, and we did a couple of shows together, a couple of events, but I
Yeah.
never got to go to the shop. And I gotta admit, when the first thing you step into that shop, it feels like going to your friend's house. So it's a good feeling in that shop.
Thank you,
Um,
thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what the Aloha state of mind, like our podcast is all about, is just having that Aloha state of mind of just welcoming everybody, and that's what the Aloha virus is. Like our hashtag is just kind of what you are embodying at your shop is just basically just making everybody feel at home. Like this is my shop, but this is your guys' house too. You know what I mean?
Right,
And
exactly.
and by you taking their input, like, oh, try this, tastes good. Okay, well, this might be the next flavor because you take into consideration what they say, what your customers say, and I think they're gonna respect you and value that oh, he actually listens to us, so we like that flavor, and then it came out. So
Yeah.
I think the mutual respect and the bonds you build, not only as a customer client type base, but as, like you said, a ohana, a family that people they just want to be there.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's the hard part for
So
me is that like because I do that, some of my friends or like my employees like that, they don't know if I really know them or not. So they're like, hey, do I know my friend? Or is that your friend? Oh no, I don't really know them. Yeah.
well, well, again, man, like again, another thing is it's a family business. When I was in there, I don't know if it was your wife, but your kid came in.
Mhm.
Everybody like they all just work in the back and just hang out. I'm like, dude, this is seriously like going to my family's house. Kind of waiting for the rice to cook.
Yeah, right.
But
And that was what I envisioned for this store. Like I just
kind of
wanted
waiting
it
for
to
the
be a place where people just felt okay coming here. Once you step through this door, I want you to forget what's going on out there. Just come in here because it's about me and you, kind of thing.
yeah, yeah.
Show you what it's about. Like how nice people can be. Like genuinely nice. Like I don't
Yeah.
fake my niceness when I meet you. And it's not like I'm nice to everybody because some people are grouchy, but still I'm cordial. you know. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I still try to like that's my game. Like if you come in grouchy or whatever, I try to see if I can lighten your mood a little bit.
No, absolutely, man. And not only that, like in your location, you have Privé Donuts and you have the ukulele shop right
Oh
next
yeah,
door. Right, if they
yeah.
were open, dude, I would have been sitting in there just trying all the ooks. And they're like, bro, that thing is like $1,500, eh? You know what I'm saying? Take it easy on the strums, bro. So, but I would have loved to. What was the name of that ukulele shop?
Cool, aloha.
Aloha. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
they have really beautiful stuff, man. So,
If you ever get a chance, you should go in there. I mean, that I used to work there actually. That's actually why I'm here because of them.
in
They
that area.
in Iolani because we used to work out in Kalihi. That's where our shop used to be, and I used to work with them. And
Oh, okay.
we just became like family, and we never lost contact. And when the president Allen found out I did this, he helped me a lot. And then he was telling me about this open spot, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to take that jump for a store. But
Yeah.
looking at my product, and he's like, you know what, you got to do it. just trust. So I was like,
Right.
okay, I guess so, and I did it, and I'm so glad. I mean, without this, I wouldn't have gotten to meet so many people. You know, like you guys, I
Yeah.
wouldn't meet you.
Right. I mean, especially like because your connection with Jimmy and all that. I mean, if you know, I think he did the graphics for your logo and everything, right?
Yeah, and this is not a green screen. This is his painting right there.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, that thing is getting famous, man. Like
Right?
he has a mural of Sakura,
Right, I can
Oh.
see.
the tree, and then like a what is it called? An umbrella floating away, and so everybody holds the umbrella.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
think I seen a picture with Kwan or something.
Yeah,
like
dude. I mean,
that.
it's in Japan, Germany, France. Like everybody takes pictures with that thing, dude. So
Yeah, you gotta see what he's doing for me now. He's making a phoenix. So
Oh.
I had this whole idea for this wall, and basically whatever I have in my head, he can put in paper or a wall, and it's pretty amazing. That guy is so talented.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Uh, so is he gonna cover that up, or he's gonna do it on a different wall?
So there's a whole meaning to the wall.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw the Hanafuda card, the diamond head
Yep.
with the moon thing, right? So it's
Mhm.
your past was already painted. Your future is still blank. You can paint whatever you want on future's
Mhm.
canvas. Something along those lines. I can't think of it right now. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so I actually at first I wanted it to be kind of blank, and then have something come out in the end. So
Oh.
what better thing to have than a phoenix? So
No,
so
yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
see these petals behind me? It's gonna kind of
Mhm.
turn into the feathers, the tail feathers of the phoenix, and it kind of comes out. So it's basically, you know, the phoenix, you die and then you come back to life even stronger than you were. And I
Yep,
feel,
the
yeah,
rise.
exactly. I feel like that's kind of what my life was. My dad passed away from cancer in 2002. That's actually why we're pink and black. It's in honor to him. And I actually don't even like pink. But every time I see it, right? Like it's so eye-catching that it reminds me of why I'm doing this, why I'm the way I am. I was shaped by my mom and my dad.
So why the color
it-
pink?
Cancer awareness.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, in honor of him and in honor of my mom, who's still luckily alive because, you know, she had pneumonia. She was in the hospital for 3 months, severe pneumonia. She wasn't supposed to make it actually, but she somehow pulled through, you know, and it just made me realize like life is so short. Even my uncle was the top infectious disease doctor in Hawaii, and I had to call him up to kind of check her out and stuff, and he said, you know, it doesn't look good. I'm gonna be honest. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And she made it. You know, I could have lost my mom, and I could be here today talking to you without a mom. But
Yeah.
all those things, you know, like I had to go through them in order to realize all these new things that I realize now. You know, life isn't about yourself. It's not about how much money you make, how much you know cars you can buy or mansions. It's who you're gonna help, who you're gonna affect, who you're gonna be the ripple in the pond for. Because like your aloha state of mind, that's exactly what it is, right? Like you take this aloha and you put it in the mainland. Mainland people are a certain way, you know, and Hawaii people are a certain way. Like you said, you're like family. If you can take that mentality and take it to the mainland, and then you know do things for people, and then they start getting it, and they feel good because of something you did. They pass it on, you don't pay it forward, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it's about, right? And to me, that's what makes life fun. Doing nice things for people and making them genuinely feel like somebody cares. That's my game. To me, I feel like
Wow.
that's why I won the game of life, because I know the secret to it, which is mentality, your outlook on it.
Right.
What do you think about life? You can see the sunniest day as a bad day because you can get sunburned. It's too hot.
Right.
Or you can see the sunniest day as a blessing because you could live somewhere where it's just constantly raining or, you know, cold or whatever. It's just all how you look at everything. You know, all the things I've been through in my life, my negative things, I don't see it as negative. I see it as lessons. I had to learn those things. I had to hurt my back severely in order for this company to come up. If not, I'd
Yeah.
probably at Apple or I'd be working somewhere else for somebody else. But I had no choice, yeah. So this and Basically, that's what the meaning behind the company is.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like I said, like you said, like if you hadn't gotten hurt in the first place, you probably
Hmm.
still would be, like you said, working for Apple and still doing your bodybuilding thing, and you probably wouldn't have opened the store and, like you said, touched the lives of all these people who come into your store, and and not only that, but also being an entrepreneur and having the free time to do what you like. Well, maybe not all the time because you guys so busy, but but you catch my drift of what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes. You see,
So
so
that's,
I mean, you can look back at your life and you can just look at everything that happened. Like I could look at it as poor me. Look at that. I hurt my back. Oh, I had to go through this. How much pain I was in. I did nerve ablations. I did all these procedures just to try to help my back. That was a crappy time and I hate it. And I hate life. I hate everybody. Nobody helped me. But I don't see it. I see it as a blessing. I had to do that. I had to go through that. Because I hurt my back for that whole year, I was able to raise my daughter because I just had my daughter at that time. And
Wow.
I had the opportunity to be home with her and raise her, Who can see that? Not many people. So to
Right.
me, I look at everything as a bright spot in my life. Everything.
Well, I mean, it's tragic that you hurt your back because I mean, if you're a bodybuilder, that means you love doing bodybuilding. If you're
Oh,
a powerlifter, you love powerlifting. If any kind of thing like that, you like playing volleyball, whatever. So you have the passion for bodybuilding, and something happened to you where you had to give that up in order for you to again be a phoenix and move on to something that would be bigger and better for everybody, not
Yep.
just you, but for your family and your friends and everybody that you've uh, touched in the way that your company has done it. Dude,
Yeah.
that's amazing, man. I didn't know. Ooh, I didn't know we was gonna go this deep. Right? It's about to make me cry, dude. Holy nuggets!
So
I
funny
think
because I
that's
take Jimmy with me a lot to my interviews and podcasts and stuff, and he hears me talk about this all the time, and I feel bad sometimes for him because this is how I talk.
Right? And he's over there crying on the side again. He's like, "Well, stop
No,
it!
this this guy about his feelings again.
Stop it!" No, but man, that's amazing though. Again, like guys like Quan and Jax and everybody else that told me, even before I met you, Brad, this guy's got the best stuff, dude. He's the nicest guy, but his product is really good. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not really a beef jerky guy, but I'll try it. He's like, but it's not beef jerky, it's different. I'm like, all right, just let me try it. And then I tried it on a Friday at one of the conventions at the amazing whatever 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I was like, dude, this stuff is really good. Where'd you get it? By the time we got back to your booth, it was already shut down because you sold out of everything. I was like, killing me, killing me.
Yeah.
So yeah, getting back to it, like how long has your shop and your company been around? Like 2-3 years or?
My company itself has been around for 3 years. The shop has been open for, I think, June would make a year.
Oh, that's
April.
it?
Yeah, yeah. The shop hasn't
Wow.
been around that long. Yeah.
Like the impact that shop has made though, it's amazing how much it went in less than a year. It just blew up. Like
Yeah.
everybody talks about it.
Well, I didn't know about that part, but that's awesome. That's awesome because I mean, yeah, I mean, the hype and all that stuff that's cool, but to me that's not the whole reason why.
Yeah, yeah.
Really, it is to just spread this message of find what you're passionate about and try to do it. Because if not, when will you do it? You only have this certain
Right.
amount of time. So we do a lot of stuff with cherry blossoms. And I don't know if I told you about it when you were here. Did I tell you the story about the cherry blossoms?
If you did, I forgot it.
Well, let me tell everybody. So cherry blossoms bloom and they only last about a week. But
Oh,
it's even shorter if there's hurricanes or strong winds and stuff like that. So cherry blossoms only have a short amount of time to make the biggest mark they can in the world. So you have to be as beautiful as possible because you only have such a short time, and even shorter if there's storms. So that's my mentality. Like, how am I gonna leave my legacy when I pass away? You know, story time. When my dad passed away, he had his funeral at Diamond Head Mortuary, and he had this long line that went out the door, all the way down to the parking lot. And one of the caretakers said, "Oh, was your dad famous?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Wow, this is a lot of people. Only like famous people usually have funerals like this." And I was like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." But I realized what was happening. People were paying their respects to my dad, and then they were coming to me, and they were telling me about what my dad did for them. And that was the most amazing thing. That was the greatest gift my dad could have ever given me, I think, to be his son. I was so proud. And I was like, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is how I'm going to leave my legacy. I'm going to just try my best to be the best person I can and to spread this message on, just being a good person. If I can see that you need help, I'm going to try to help you if I can. And maybe you'll pass it on, maybe you won't. But to me, that doesn't matter because to me, that's what's right. You do it because it's right, not because you're going to get payback from karma. Oh, I'm going to do these good things. I'm going to donate because karma's going to come back and it's going to give me this. I don't think that way at all because to me, that's selfish, right? I do it because it's the right thing to do. In my mind, anyway, that's the way I was raised by my dad, yeah. I mean, my dad was amazing. We would be driving in the storm and see somebody walking in the rain. He'd pull over and, "Hey, you want to ride?" Because we lived in a valley. And they'd be like, "Oh, thank you so much." And, just being around that was so amazing to me. Like, if I never saw that, I wouldn't know that that's something you could do. So because of him, it rubbed off on me. And now I get to rub it off on my kids. And that's what I want from them, my daughter. I want them to feel that proudness at my funeral. That's my goal. Yeah.
Well, I think that kind of legacy and that kind of mentality that you have that's been passed down from your dad and everything, that's the reason why the hype is so big in Hawaii, and it's currently getting bigger around the world, is because of that mentality of I'm doing this for a good reason, not for a selfish reason. And I think that's the reason why it's such a big thing. Not just your beef chips are so good and all the rest of your snacks, which we're gonna get into later, because I still never ate the White Rabbit ice cream. But
oh man,
it's right. So things like that will get the hype because they know that it's backed by love and not by corporate stuff. So when they can feel the love through it, man, I'm telling you, dude. But yeah.
That's everybody, I get to touch every single piece of beef chip. I mean, the way we do it is just ridiculous. We cut the meat, right? And every slice, we marinate singly in a marinade. And you can't just manhandle it because it's so thin, right? And then we lay it out piece by piece. So I am literally touching every single piece of beef jerky. When we bag everything we can. There's no machines. So I'm checking, and we're tasting, and we're making sure everything is okay. So I'm blessed in that way that I didn't want to go the way of like just trying to find easier route, because to me that is me in my product. That's just a blessing to me that I get to do that.
Dude, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah, you literally have your hand on every single product that you put out there.
Promise, I wash my hands good. I use gloves.
Okay. Hand sanitizer. Wash your hands. Yeah, but that's great. I can see, like, as we speak to you, I can always see like I think I'm a pretty good judge of character.
I think so too, because you got friends like this.
But I can just see like a light that exudes from you when you speak. You speak from the heart, and you don't get that from a lot of people. Like, especially in the mainland. I don't want to be racist or whatever the heck you may call it.
What, howdy hater?
No, there's people of all races that you can tell when you talk to them. you can tell whether white, black, whatever it is. You can tell that when people are genuine. You can just see a kind of spark that exudes from them. Like I go to church, so like I see some people from church, and you can just see like when they speak, it's just so genuine, and the light comes out of them, and you see some people, and they're just like, "Yeah, you full of what."
Right. Well, I mean, again, there's certain ways of feeling somebody out,
Right.
and sometimes they can say God bless you, but they don't actually mean it. They just want to be there because they're getting connections to their Chevy dealer,
Right.
Whatever. But dude, you really do have a passion for this stuff, and it exudes out of you. So I'm in the chat room right now, and they're like telling me, dude, the White Rabbit ice cream, prune mui smoothies.
Oh, that's Kwan's favorite. Kwan
That's
comes
the one that
almost
said it.
every day for that thing.
Prune mui. What is prune mui? What is that?
Prune Moy, it's actually made by our friends, Taka and Ronnie. And he told me, hey, I bet you can do something with this. So Prune Moy is like lihimoy, wet lihimoy, but they use like prunes and lihimoy and stuff like that. And so it took me a while to get it down, but I thought about it. At first I was going to make it into like an ice cream kind of thing, but I realized it's even better in like a smoothie. So I started making a Prune Moy smoothie, and it was pretty good.
Oh no,
But
gotta be older because Don K. Juan loves that.
That's not me. That's Taka and Ronnie. That's their prune mui. I just came up with a way to accentuate the taste of it. But
Well, what about the butter beer?
oh man, I'd enjoy it because I went to Universal Studios and I had butter beer and I forgot what it tasted like, but I just remembered I liked it. So I started just researching a lot about butterbeer, and so I even found like a traditional recipe and all this kind of stuff. And I don't even know if there is a tradition. I don't even know if Harry Potter made it up or whatever. But I was just researching a lot of stuff, and that one took me about 2 to 3 months to get down to, and I finally got it. And then I came out with it, and I was like, wow, this is good, And I was drinking it a lot. And then we got to go to Universal. And I thought about it, I was like, wow, Universal is, it's good. It has this foam of butterbeer, but the rest of it is like the cream soda part.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just took it to another level, I guess. Yeah.
Well, next time I go there, I gotta try it, dude.
Oh,
Quan
yeah.
over here said that the butterbeer is better than Universal, and I pretty much I think I might agree with that. I haven't tried it yet, but also so we got 720 say, hey, I part Holly. I part Holly. You part Holly. Everybody part Holly. But yeah. So I mean, you do a lot more than just beef chips. What else products do you guys have over there, man?
I started doing this garlic parmesan pork rind. I even turned it into a char siu one, and I did this dill one. I did a ranch one. I also
like pork rind?
Yeah, like chicharron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you're killing me, man. Gotta order some of that.
And then I started getting into like sweet stuff because I like sweets. So I just try to make stuff up that I like, that I think I would like, and then I just research and I come up with stuff. So I really like Japanese stuff because I used to live in Japan for 3 years. So I made this Japanese strawberry milk candy ice cream. And this one was pretty neat because I had the candy, I would eat it, I would make it, and I would taste it. I'd be like, not yet. Taste the candy again, fix it. That's basically how I come up with stuff. Like it's based on my taste.
I gotta tell you, man, that's pretty good talent because a lot of people they go to school to be a culinary artist. You literally go by taste, like okay, that doesn't taste right. It doesn't taste right. Okay, getting better. 3 months later, you got something for the public. That's crazy.
Like, question for you: like before you started all this, did you have any kind of interest in like any kind of culinary, like cooking or anything? I know you're into like bodybuilding and whatnot. Did you have like, even as a kid, did you have any inkling that you would be doing something like this?
No way. I mean, tell you the truth, kid, the only thing I could make was ramen, the kind of the packet. I could make, my friend taught me how to make this garlic shrimp linguine thing, but it was easy and microwave stuff. The closest I got to culinary was I used to be a manager at Eggs and Things, but I did the cafe side. So I actually took myself to barista school. So I learned a lot about coffees and all that kind of stuff, and then I came out with a bunch of smoothies and things of that sort. So I have the basic knowledge of smoothies and coffee and stuff. So that's why I have here our cold brew coffee. but I turned it into, remember Nips, the coffee
Yeah.
candy?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
I made a cold brew that tastes like Nips.
Oh,
Same
dude.
thing. I would eat the Nips and then I would fix the coffee and then
Until you got it just right. So yeah,
yeah.
Nikki Fong in the chat room says frozen hot cocoa coffee.
Oh man,
You
yeah.
guys make that? Okay, yeah, she loves that. Um, so yeah, dude, frozen. So okay, you make coffee products, you make the smoothie products. You also do ice cream, right?
yeah, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, dude. Quan was telling me about the White Rabbit ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
When I got there, I was like, "Do you have any?" He's like, "Oh no, we don't make them." I was like, "Oh, you're killing me." The one time I get to be here.
That one is pretty much made with love because for love, I mean, because it's so expensive for me to make. I don't
Oh,
want
is
to
it?
cut corners. I use like genuine ingredients in the thing. So it's not like I melt down the candy. I don't use the candy at all. I make it from scratch. But
Like you make your own milk candy.
no, I flavor it. I flavor like cream
Oh, okay.
basically
Oh, okay, okay.
to make it taste like the White Rabbit candy.
That is insane, dude.
That's quite a talent. Like I'd compare it to something like Freeze, an artist. So it's just kind of like you can draw. You know, what I mean, you see something and you can draw it. I couldn't do that, but like you could just taste something and be like, okay, I can find something similar to that.
Right?
No, not yet. No, not yet. Okay, exactly the same. So it's kind of it's kind of a almost like artistry, like a art, like a some kind of artist. I don't know, culinary artist, I guess, of some sort, but with snacks.
Yeah, no, that's funny you say that because that's what I was telling Jimmy because he's so talented with his art. I said,
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes feel like I'm like you, like just naturally talented in coming up with flavors, I guess,
Right, right, just getting the
If you-
ideas and then putting things together to simulate like other snacks, but in other, I guess,
Right.
another form, like kind of remixing it of some sort.
Right?
Yeah, I
Like-
came
like
up
the-
with beef
yeah.
broccoli beef chip. And people were floored. They're like, how did you get the broccoli taste in this beef?
It's like, and guys like me that hate broccoli, can you get it out? I like the sauce, but hey, I don't like the green stuff in my teeth. You know what I'm saying? So how like that kind of process? Like I know that you don't really want to give away your secrets, but to get a beef broccoli taste, and I mean that's pretty unique. What's the kind of process that you really have to go through for that?
That one was actually a mistake. I was supposed to have the broccoli dehydrated and put it in the bag with my beef chip, but it took too long and the broccoli was coming out like rocks. So I scrapped it, but I figured out a way to infuse the broccoli into my marinade. So I could take the marinade with the broccoli taste in it and then put it into my beef chip.
Wow. So it's the marinade that is already I mean, I can't say pre-made, but has been fused with all that, and then you
Yeah.
put it on the. Oh wow, dude, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay. So our friend Kristen is saying the coffee cola beef chips was her
Oh.
favorite of all time. Well,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
you gotta tell us about that one.
Okay, that's an interesting story because back when we first kind of started, Seven Sketches did pop up at Light Sleepers with Kevin, and I told Kevin, you know what, I want to try to make you a flavor because he's so nice, right? He's such a nice guy.
Yeah,
So,
dude, great guy.
I told him, your whole thing is like don't sleep. Let me try to come out with a spicy coffee cola, and this is just off the top of my head. I didn't even think it was possible, but I'll probably make it work. And then 2.5 years later, 3 years maybe, Chad from Crappy Kids, we're doing a podcast, and he asked me, was there anything you ever gave up on? Any flavors? And I told him no. But when I went home that night, I thought about it. I kind of gave up on the flavors. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna give up. So I went back to it. And I told Kevin, I think I got it. So we're doing a pop-up that Friday, I think, or Saturday, and it was already Wednesday, but my batches weren't coming out the same. So Thursday night, I stayed here till like 3 in the morning because I had to fix it. I couldn't figure it out. But because of that mistake, I figured out a whole new process on how to do my beef chip and how to get the flavor even more on my beef chip. So,
Oh, okay.
and I even perfected it even further because I thought, you know what, I can make it better than this. So then I went back and it took me another, 3 weeks or so. And then I perfected it. I came out with a version 2.0, and that one came out, I thought, was way better. And everybody was like, man, you got to do this again. You got to do this again. But it's a big process to do. But yeah, it was, I, I was surprised myself. I mean, I never pat my own back, but I was like, geez, I didn't even know this was possible. It really was off the top of my head. And
Well, again, it kind of comes back to the point where even the tragedies or misguidance can bring
Yeah.
you to another level,
our best flavors came through mistakes.
right? Exactly, man. Like,
Yeah, me trying to fix my mistake because I didn't want to waste the stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I can probably come up with something better. Like, I taste this, but it's not enough. What else can I add that would make it taste like something else? So our terry beef came out that way. Our garlic chicken came out that way. It was all mistakes and me fixing it.
that's cool, man. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
so
in a fun way,
Yeah.
in a fun way, I believe that things happen for true or not, I don't care because to me it's more fun to live life like that. I made a
oh
mistake.
yeah,
What is supposed to come out of this? Or, why? There's got to be a reason,
yeah.
and I'll find it. I will usually find that reason. But, if I wasn't looking for it, I just thought like I was a mistake and, I'm just stupid and oh, poor me. I wouldn't have gotten this whole new technique. I wouldn't have been learning as much as I did. So, to me,
Yeah.
true or not, believing that things happen for a reason is just more fun. To me, anyway,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
And I was gonna say, and speaking of like making mistakes and not wanting to waste, I know Free was telling me something about you guys collaborate with on like with the extras or something.
Yeah, like Rainbow Drive-In. Like, I know that you work with and create new things with Rainbow Drive-In and other companies around the state. Can you please tell us more about what you do with that? Because I know that you do a lot for the community, and this is one of the ways you give back. So, yeah, let them know, man. Because I mean, I follow you on Instagram and all that, but Mark needs to know about the burgers, bro.
Yeah. Interesting. To me, I always see myself as just a regular person. I'm just like everybody else. Nothing special. But for people to tell me like, "Wow, I like your stuff. I like what you're doing," and all, to me that's special. Like, wow, who am I? Who am I in this whole world to make something for you to say that? So I was so happy that I thought I want to repay everybody back. So what I was doing was I was grinding up our beef jerky beef, and then I was making burgers, and I was marinating them in our marinades, and then I would be outside grilling them, and I was giving them out for free. And
And yeah,
it yeah, it went really well, but eventually we ran into a little bit of problems, and the owners are afraid of freeloaders and stuff like that coming here or attracting the wrong kind of people, I guess. I'm not sure, but yeah, we had to shut that down a little bit. But
oh,
still through this whole pandemic and stuff like that. Well, I don't do it now, but before it happened, I was giving away like pounds of just in case because I wanted people to feel okay, right? There's no food in the stores and stuff like that, so I'm like, you know what? I want to make something for you guys. Here, I'm gonna grind up a whole bunch of beef, and it's funny because the day before we actually shut down, I realized that throughout the week, I thought I had enough burgers, but I was giving them out throughout the week. I would just have conversations and the conversation of like, you know what, you need this, take this, take this. And
yeah.
I had enough that day we were gonna shut down, but when I counted them, we only had 13. So
Oh.
I panicked and I was like, what am I gonna do? Because we announced I'm gonna go give out this free burgers and stuff like that. So I got up super early in the morning. I went to the meat place and I had to buy extra beef just so I could have enough. I didn't want to
Wow.
let people down and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm so glad I did it. I felt like so many people felt like they were helped You know, I mean, you can
Mm-hmm.
freeze. I was giving away like big bags of stuff sometimes to people. You know, like, and just that feeling that I felt they had, that they're taken care of by somebody who they don't even know. And for me, it's like,
Yeah.
man, here's my payback for this store, for everything. It's because of people like you folks that I get to do this. So what can I do for you? So that was
Yeah.
my way of repaying my customers and just people who support us.
That's awesome, man. Can you tell us like some of the companies that you work with, like, because I know again you collaborate. So
Hmm?
how did you guys get involved with like Rainbow Drive-In and all of that stuff? Because I know you guys do like um, donut burgers and all that. So how do you guys
Uh,
collaborate with those?
well, of course, Purvey, easy one. They're our neighbors.
Yeah, right next door, right next door.
Right. They're just awesome people. The owners and stuff were friends with the Rainbow Drive-In people, and then they felt like the burgers and stuff would go great with Rainbow's gravy. So that's how we got Rainbows involved.
Nice. Um, so okay, so right now I got a. We're in the chat room, and Charlie and Loretta from Other Realms, comics and game specialists, they're in the chat room. Said they miss us, and mistakes are life and business lessons to learn and improve on, and I think we all been through that, right? Um, but yeah, so Charlie and Loretta showing some love from Other Realms. Again, that's where we actually met the first time, because we were doing a who was it? I think it was either Kevin Eastman or one of the other big names.
Yeah.
Um, and I was in, what? It could have been Free Comic Book Day. I don't know, like a couple years ago, where you were on one room on the other side and I was on the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And like everybody was like they're telling me, oh, you got to try this, and they're eating in front of me. I'm like, and I'm drawing for like 12 hours straight. I'm like, yeah, I can't stop because my line is like 4 hours long. It's like, no, but you really gotta try this. So I tried it. I was like, oh, this is so good. No, this is really good. It's like, yeah, dude, the guy on the other side, and I was like, yeah, okay. But I was so busy. I literally don't get off the table for like 10 hours straight. No bathroom break, no nothing. Because like you, I appreciate the people that appreciate, that support. And so I'll sit there and I'll do drawing after drawing. And then we finally got to meet. And I think I forgot who we took a picture with. I forget, but yeah, I remember meeting you there first, and it was Free Comic Book Day. Yeah, but then we did Gunther Con together. We did, other rooms, other things like I think Mark Texera came in, and then of course the shows that are in Hawaii. But dude, you're always such a great guy, man. You know what I mean? And your family's so nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and of course Jimmy's a amazing talent.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, well, one of my friends, Sheldon Nakai, he's in the chat room, and he said that one of our friends, Mari, did a couple of designs for you.
Oh, that's this right there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she's an
Yeah, dude.
awesome shoto artist. So she does Japanese.
Yeah.
So what my
I know.
says is
Yeah.
don't give up in Japanese.
Do you sell that at the shop or online?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, dude, I definitely got to pick one of those up. But yeah, she used to be one of my friends in Maharaja nightclub days.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember that.
place. I was going there before I was legal age.
We all were, dude. Like my one of my friends is a friend of the VIP host, and so he'd be like, "Yeah, I don't care, dude, just come on in." And I was like 19 at the time, and so we went in and all this kind of stuff. And then I ended up working in the bathroom as a bathroom attendant, and then I became a DJ, and then that whole DJ life started. And so yeah, back in the days, man, that's when I knew her.
Wow.
Again, small island, small life,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and Sheldon said that he used to play darts with you back in the days. I didn't know you throw.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's Sheldon. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
He's good.
But, yeah.
He's super good.
oh, dude, he hits the triple 20s all the time. Dude. I can't stand playing with him. I'm okay. I'm not great. I'm okay. But dude, that guy can throw, dude.
Yeah.
So
we're on a team together.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So okay, do you still do jujitsu? Is that okay with your back, or you
no,
kind of give that up?
I couldn't do that anymore. And plus, this
Oh,
is
okay.
taking all my time, so no.
But yeah, so this is the reason why we love the chat room here, is because a lot of people know each other, and of course, a lot of them were telling us, dude, you got to get Davin on. You got to get him on, dude. Snack addiction or snack addicted. Like, we got to get him on. And so I was like, okay, easy, Quan, easy. Like literally, we start talking about you, right? You know, about snack addicted. He's like, because we're talking, but we weren't really knowledgeable. And so Quan is like, dude, just call me, Skype me right now, and I'll get on and I'll talk about it. I was like, Quan, we can't Skype you in because we'd have to shut it down first and then re-up it. And he's like, yeah, just call me, just like literally call me, and I can tell you over the phone. I was like, Quan, why don't we just have him on? So, dude, you got an unofficial spokesperson, dude.
Oh man, he's awesome. We love that guy.
So I know that you work a lot with other realms because Loretta and Charlie are just like the most cutest couple.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. How did you get into the comic and pop culture market?
Yeah, that's funny. Our first show ever, one of our friends who was doing this with me, he was into collectibles and stuff. And so his friend got us into the Collectors Expo. So I knew nothing about well, I used to collect back in the day, but as far as collectibles and stuff like that, I wasn't really knowledgeable about it. But he was really into it, and so his friend got us in, and we did pretty well. You know, our first show ever. I didn't know, how it was gonna go, but somebody from Koei-Con got our stuff, and somebody told me, hey, you gotta do Koei-Con. It'll be awesome for you. And so I was like, oh yeah, let's try. But then other people were like, there's no way you're getting in. It's like, what was it, like 3 months or 4 months or a month or no, sorry, weeks. It was about a month out. And they said, there's no way you're getting in. People like line up to get a booth there. So I email them and I'm like, hey, this is David from Snack Addicted. If possible, we'd like to do your show. Let me know. And at first they came back with, oh, sorry, our registration's closed a long time ago, and, we have stuff like that. And then I think somebody emailed me and said, wait, I know your stuff. It's good. I want you to do our show. So I was like, oh, no way.
Nice.
We passed. And so after that, that's how we actually took off. It was from the Koei-Con, really. I mean, our really first big show, but the starter was the Collectors Expo at the Blaisdell. And that Koei-Con was the time we first met Jimmy. And we met Jimmy because he was the first in line for the Green Dragon on Sunday, because he was actually a friend a favor to go pick it up. And I wasn't there yet because I was still making it. Then when I got there, I just dropped off the bag, and then I had to go grab some more stuff. And then my employee said, hey, you gotta meet this guy. He has amazing costumes and stuff. So if you can, try to find him. So I found him. He was in his Ghost Rider stuff, and we started talking. We just hit it off. And yeah, basically after that, we just started meshing together. And I realized, like, this is a good guy. I want to try to help him. So
yeah.
Invite him in, and he wanted to work, and yeah, the rest is history.
So that's actually how you met him, is through because he had a table, and did he have a table?
No, he was only doing cosplay.
Okay,
yeah,
he was in his cosplay stuff.
Yep. So then I found out he was an artist, and then I saw his stuff, and I said, man, you're talented. So I was telling him, the cosplay stuff is awesome. Your art stuff is awesome. Where's your passion? But how can you also finance yourself with your passion? Is it going to be cosplay or is it going to be art? Because either way you choose, I want to help you. Mm-hmm. And so I let him be in our booth. I forget one of the other cons. Maybe it was the Comic-Con Honolulu. And he did pretty well, but he was leaving to do his cosplay stuff, right? So that's coming and saying, oh, where's the artist and stuff? And he had to go do stuff. So they would just walk away. So I told him, you have something. I think you should choose what you want to do. I think you can still do cosplay stuff, but when it comes to the show and stuff like that, I think you should do your art. You're so
Right.
And he thought about it. He's like, yeah, you're right. So the next show we did, he was in our booth and he did very well. And then he realized, yeah, you're right. And then he started just following his passion and he started getting himself his own booth and stuff. And yeah, I give him pretty much control of our store. You're in charge of this. So, you know, how you want to decorate it is how you want to decorate it.
I mean, the new koi fish on the ground, everything.
Exactly. That's all
yeah,
him.
he does all that stuff. Beautiful. But yeah, even that, like, because I remember us talking about it, and you know, he'd be going off and doing like the cosplay photography, you know, like getting photographs and all that. But it's one of those. I'm glad that he stuck. You know, when he stuck with the art as a monetized thing. You know, because you're passionate about it, you're good at it, and people will buy that.
Right.
Cosplay is kind of hard. Like unless you're like, you know, one of the top cosplayers, it's hard to sell a picture of yourself, you know, because you're in cosplay. Yeah, you can make cosplay outfits for other people, but again, that's one off. His stuff, I mean, all the mashups, like the Pokemon mashups and all of that stuff, you put them in print and you can sell thousands of them. And so I'm glad that he stuck with it. I'm glad that you and him are like, you know, Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday, man. You know what I mean? You guys are amazing together, dude.
I know, right?
It really works.
See me without him. You know, he's actually in the back right now working. I think he's making beef jerky or something right now.
Oh, I was going to say, can he hear me? Because I hope he can fit through the door with the big head after that one.
And he has more followers than us.
I know, right? More followers than all of us put together, man. But you know, he deserves it though. He's a really great artist. He's a really great guy.
Yep.
There's a reason why you back him, and there's a reason why he's got your back. So, yeah great guy, man.
Yeah, definitely.
So hopefully, like this whole situation that we're all going through right now lifts when it's supposed to.
Right.
Like not rush it. You know, not get everybody sick again. And then we can, you know, get together again and get to Hawaii and do a show together. Hopefully at other realms, because that's where I you know, and I don't. And when I say I hate to say this, but I don't hate to say this, that is like the catalyst of where pop culture comes together. Is at other realms, and I mean I really support them because they supported me. I used to go there when I was 14 years old, and I still go there
at Ward.
At Ward, exactly. Man.
Yep.
And so I'm glad they're doing well, and I'm glad that they're doing so much for the community and the comic and snack addicted. You know, trying to get everybody involved together. But yeah, dude, I miss you guys, man. Like
I know, same here.
He's never been to your shop, Mark's never been to your shop.
Oh, you should come by.
Yeah, I definitely will next time I get down there. But we're speaking about Jimmy, the first time you met Jimmy, and you said he was standing in line for, what was it, the Green Dragon?
Green Dragon!
And just so happens, he sent us the Green Dragon. So I've never tried this before, so we're going to do it right now. But before we do that, just take us through what exactly the flavor of the Green Dragon is.
Okay, so the birth of the Green Dragon. One of my friends owns a shipping company, and he found out I did this, so I gave him cracked pepper, and he said, "Hey, it's good, but I think my friend's one is better." He said, "If you can come up with something that's better than my friend's, I will buy a lot." And I was like, "Really? Okay, game on." So I took a long time. This is one of the most finicky ones that we make. I like pepperoni. So I was thinking, I wonder how I can make this thing taste like pepperoni. And the other thing was, I had a lot of Green Dragon hot sauce from Trader Joe's. People think I like hot sauce, but I don't really. It's not a bunch. So I was like, with this hot sauce. So I actually figured out a way to make the Green Dragon taste like pepperoni, but it's a very heavy aftertaste. That's where it comes out. So you get the beef chip taste, and you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. But in the aftertaste, that pepperoni, that smokiness comes out. And it's funny because people will walk away from the booth and come back and be like, oh, wait, what is this? So I'm a very heavy aftertaste person. To me, the taste has to linger in your mouth. If not, it's not worth it. You know, so that's kind of what takes me a long time to come out with something. Because I need that flavor to last in your mouth. So you get it faster if you breathe out of your nose while you're eating it, because that's how you activate your aftertaste fast. And
Really?
it even
Breathing
helps
out?
get out the side of your tongue.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude.
It just has that taste. Like after you swallow it, then you just feel it. Like
Yeah.
almost like a.
Ooh, yeah.
Like it's still in there.
It's made with real dragons. Wow, dude. Yeah, I never tasted this one, honestly. I tasted a bunch of them that you sampled and everything at your shop. And, of course, Jack's had a couple of bags, and, they had Dude, Green Dragon, bro. Woo, that stuff is good. Oh, my God. Okay. We gotta save some for the rest of the family. Because if not, they're going to just kill us, dude. But,
Yeah.
okay, so, got the Green Dragon. Made with real dragon. Okay. What else do we have in the box?
It's magical.
By the way, thank you, Davin, for sending us a sample box so we can sample.
And by the way, are you guys currently shipping out to other states right now, or just locally in Hawaii?
We only ship, to other states in the U.S.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
In the U.S., like you don't ship to Japan and all that?
Not Japan. We do Guam though. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Guam.
What is this?
I know
Garlic
some people from
parmesan.
Vegas were hitting us up asking about it, and so and I know some of the people here in California too. So we're just wondering if you shipped out. It's good to know, so we can let them know.
Yeah, we have a really big following in San Diego actually.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because one of our friends who lived here moved to San Diego on duty, and his son was doing jiu-jitsu. So they would give the jiu-jitsu people our stuff because you can eat it, right? When you're training in between matches and stuff like that. It's not heavy. And giving it to other people, and so yeah, all of a sudden all our orders were coming from San Diego, or a majority in the beginning when we were doing shipping.
Ah. Yeah, I can see it's just a light treat, and it's like meat, so it's like kind of keto style. I guess same with the chicharrones also, I guess.
Right.
So it's kind of like low carb.
Low carb.
Yeah. So it
Not
fits
a
right
lot
into
of
it.
water.
Right.
A pepperoni beef stick that's keto friendly.
Oh.
Yeah, but that one I can't
Yeah.
ship because that one I don't put preservatives and stuff. I use a little bit of a curing salt, but that's about it.
All right.
So this next one that Free already tried without even offering me first.
Not at all.
Is the garlic parmesan.
And the reason why is because I love garlic and I love cheese.
So let me try this one. Any story to the garlic parmesan? I know it doesn't sound as interesting as Green Dragon, but or just some kind of flavors you liked, or was it like
Yeah,
a
that was
request
just a flavor that I
from
like.
people?
I like Parmesan and I like garlic, so I came up with my own powder thing, and just thought it would be fun to put on beef chip and the
That's awesome.
just it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's
Even
so
now
good.
as I taste it, it's like I'm still amazed at like the flavor that it just gives out.
Right.
Like exactly what it says, and it's just like, how is there so much flavor in something so thin? It's just like almost like eating that type of food, but it's just in a, I don't know, it just exudes the exact flavor. Like you said, you have that,
Yeah.
like a blessed palate, I guess, to be able to emulate that.
I mean,
I don't
it's
think a lot of
amazing.
people can.
It really is amazing.
It's kind
It's
of. I think I have a heightened sense of taste and smell, but sometimes it works against me, right? Because if I smell something that like smells funny, I can't stop smelling it. Like I don't know what it is, and I'll just
Like
keep-
Quan's feet.
like that garlic parmesan. I hate making it because to me it just smells terrible. It smells bad, but it tastes so good. Like once you eat it, it's okay. But for me,
Yeah.
like I smell it a little bit differently than people, I think.
Yeah.
I think my
It's
wife
so-
has that kind of nose. She can like rate our nose. Like she can smell anything in the house. I'm like, she goes, "You smell that?" I'm like, "No."
No?
Just has one of those, like you said, the heightened senses. Almost like when they say like someone goes blind or something, they can hear
Right.
better, or they can smell better. They have another sense.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm
kind
surprised.
of like the daredevil of snacks.
You're the
Right.
daredevil of snacks. I'm kind of surprised that you can hear us. I thought you'd be deaf because your taste buds are so heightened. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I can't eat this on my own because I know that this one is a brand new flavor that you're putting out, right? It's called char siu beef chips.
Oh man,
Is that a brand new one? Like it's never been introduced yet, or
that one I
how's
did
this work?
during Chinese New Year. I did it,
Oh, okay.
and then I just did it last week, and the thing went out in like 10 minutes. And I
10
thought I'd be
minutes.
enough, but
Mhm.
yeah. So
See, I'm glad that.
glazed
Yeah.
like we call it. So it's actually more like glaze, so it's gonna have like a coating. But that char siu, I figured out a way to make it really pop.
Oh yeah. I can smell it, bro. Oh
yeah.
my goodness. This one we might have to hide from the family so I could just destroy it. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
you can, like you said, this one you can tell it has kind of like a glaze to it. More little stickiness to the
Yeah.
texture. Yeah.
So if it comes like not as crispy, you can always put it in the fridge and it crisp right up.
No,
Nah,
this
they're
is
good. Oh, okay, so just to point out to everybody out there that like later on when they watch this, if you're from the mainland, San Diego, and so on and so forth, these bags ship really well. I mean, they're crisp. They're exactly like how you would get it if it's fresh right out of the shop. So, yeah. Oh boy. Wow,
put,
man,
put
God,
that link. Someone else, I think I spelled it wrong. Someone in the chat, you put that link for snack. I just think it's snackaddictedhi.com, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put the link in there. So anybody watching right now or watching the replay, if you're interested in purchasing some, you can go straight to the website and get it. So yeah, this char siu one, I feel like just putting it in a bowl of like Simon.
right?
Yeah. That's actually
Or
Or
what
some hot rice, man.
Eat it with our Simon.
Dude, seriously, I'll put this on hot rice so you can get the crunch and the softness of the rice. Holy crap. I'm in heaven right now.
Yeah,
God, you guys enjoy it.
yeah. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
So I was just wondering, like, how do you come up with like your runs? Like, I know, like, say something so popular, I know it might take a lot of time, but like, say the char siu one, you only do it at special occasions like Chinese New Year, or how do you determine that? Because I'm pretty sure like people come in there, oh, I want this one, and you're like, well, I'm not coming back out for another
2
6
years.
months.
Yeah, I always try to change it up, but I always try to do at least one special flavor a week. So, as far as when it comes out, I kind of I try my best to rotate things.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that char siu and a lot of our other glazed ones takes me 3 times longer to make.
Is there a reason for that? Is it because you got to dry it and glaze it at the same time, or? Oh, okay.
Like at a certain point, and then I gotta glaze it.
Oh, okay.
It'll burn. If I do it too late, it'll just stay sticky. So it's a timing thing, and so there's a
Timing.
lot that kind of gets wasted. So, it's a lot of trial and error on that one. So I gotta
Okay.
actually dehydrate perfectly in order to get it that way.
So, okay, for example, like, you know, this batch that comes out and everything, and if it doesn't come out perfect because of the timing, maybe we're on the phone or something, what do you do with the excess that you can't put out there because it's not high quality as much as you want it to be?
I experiment. I take what it tastes like, and then I try to just experiment with things that I think would go well with it. I don't
Okay.
sell it, but I will, like, just for us, kind of like, hey, what do you think about this? And I kind of get more ideas and stuff that
Okay.
way.
Yeah, because I figured like you wouldn't you wouldn't waste it. I was thinking maybe give it to the people that work with you and say, okay, this is what happens when when you take another 15, 20 minutes to get to it. So we got to
Mhm.
make sure that the timing's correct. All right.
Yeah. So the thing about me is that when I get into something, I just that's all I think about. It's
Mhm.
just that. So right now it's beef chip. Before it used to be jiu-jitsu. Before that it used to be cafe
Right.
stuff for eggs and things of that sort. Oh yeah, bodybuilding. But I realized that when I get hooked on something, I can't stop thinking about it. So I was like, I couldn't understand why I was like that. I thought actually something was wrong with me because in class or something like that, and I'd be thinking about something else, like riding bikes or like, yeah, I wonder what kind of move I could do in jiu-jitsu to do this or do, like my brain was just constantly thinking about other things. So I actually went to the doctor just to see, and he took me to a psychologist, and I was diagnosed with severe ADHD. And
Oh, really?
yeah, so for me, it was so eye-opening because playing so much, I just thought I was stupid back in school. Like I didn't do well in school at all because I just couldn't concentrate. Like, I couldn't read a book because I would read the thing like 3 times and just think, what did I learn from this? Oh, I can probably take a wheelie on my bike if I did this. First there, like my mind just could not stay on anything that I wasn't focused on. So it made so
Gotcha.
much sense to me. And when I figured that out, I just went with it. If I'm passionate about that, that's what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna go. That, that's just me. But it explains so much because I thought I was stupid. I really did. And your teachers tell you like, well, what's wrong with you? How come you cannot sit still? How come you cannot comprehend this? And I just couldn't. But I did find out that I'm good at hands-on things. So that's why, like jiu-jitsu, or I used to work at Aloha, and I found out like I was good working with wood and stuff like that, helping them out. And I would always try to think like, how can I do this faster? How can I do it better? Like,
I was about to ask you, what did you do at the ukulele shop?
um, I started there because I was doing tours for the trolley because I just came up from Japan. But then they asked me if I wanted to work, and I was like, yeah. So I was helping them make parts, and I would bend and stuff like that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So do you still play ukulele, like just on your downtime, if you have any?
I I wish I played more, but I used to play a lot before, a lot. But the songs I used to play wasn't like Hawaiian songs. It would be like Usher or Really Bad.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
90s slow jams.
Dude, that's hilarious. Like I'm over here playing like Elvis. I only know like 2 songs, and one of them I made up. So, and they use the same 4 chords. But yeah, dude. Like one day when I could, what? Next time we'll go to the shop right next to yours, and we'll do a little jam session.
Oh.
I'd love to play with you, dude. I just do 3 chords, you do the rest, and we got my friend Aaron Masisco on Facebook right now, talking about Maharaja days with Sheldon and Mari. He was one of the guys that I actually worked with over there too. He's the one that got me into comic book style art. But yeah, dude. Okay, I just have to give a small shout out. Every time he comes on, I got a shout out because he's from Japan and he's living there right now.
Cool.
So yeah, man. So hopefully one day I can send him some snack addicted beef chips, and his kids can have some and all that. So yeah, I say dude, David, we're gonna try to vote you in as mayor.
That's what
We would get
20 says. Can we vote?
Oh man,
Mayor.
Don't.
He said he'll get the rail done in 6 months because he's so obsessed with getting every project completed.
Yeah.
The rail would be done in 6 months.
and it'll taste ono.
And one of the stops would be right by the shop.
Right by the shop. Get your green dragon when you can.
Yeah. I'm learning so much about myself though too, like working here and doing all of this and stuff. Like I think one of the things is I'm not organized. And my sister got me about this. Like, hey, you gotta figure out what's the priority, what's important. And I realized like, in my head, everything is important. I cannot distinguish. One thing is more important than the other. I just know that I have to do it. So that's why sometimes I stay here till like 2, 3 in the morning, and I'm here at like 8 in the morning. But I don't know. Like, I guess it's part of my disability. I just feel like I gotta get it done. And it's unfortunate, I guess, in a way, but that's my focus. Like, I love it so much that I'm willing to just sacrifice everything I have for it, which is a bad thing, right?
right? Like literally stay at the shop till 3 o'clock in the morning to perfect a taste,
Yeah, exactly.
a flavor.
So I can't prioritize because to me, yeah, everything is important. Everything is priority. So
But again, that's what makes the your product so good because you're so meticulous when it comes to the flavor, when it comes to the packaging, when it comes to distribution and marketing and all that kind of stuff. That's the reason why, man. So I'm in the chat room and Nikki Fong. I don't know where she works. Nikki, you gotta tell me where you work. But her coworkers are eating the dill beef chips. Dill, I guess it tastes like dill pickles or something. As we speak right now, they're eating those chips. So it's like, Nikki, you're supposed to be working. What's going on? I'm glad you're listening to the
you're
podcast.
picking up something from me. So
I was gonna say, like, we have some great people in the chat today, so want to do something real quick and real fun. Is I was gonna put it out there in the chat. If you guys had any like ideas of some flavors that would be possibly good, let's just put it out there and see what they can come up with. And same with you and me. Maybe if we can think of something real quick. And it's not saying he's gonna do it, right. But you just want to see how creative some people can be and see what they come up with. What is like on your like, I don't want what did say like I don't want to reveal any of your secrets, but something that you thought you'd want to make, like a flavor that you haven't done yet that you possibly would want to take the endeavor and trying to make it.
so when all this stuff is over, it's gonna be other realms of flavor. Gunther's catnip.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Gunther's catnip.
Gunther's catnip, dude. I'm all for it. I'm pressing the vote button right now. Because so Gunther is Other Realms mascot.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
dude, that's hilarious. And he's a
What,
cat.
what would that taste like though? I'm trying to think. What would the flavor be?
Herbs. It's a bunch of herbs. I mix.
Right.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
So you already started the process and got it all ready up and ready to go.
We're gonna have Jimmy
Gunther's
people, and yeah, when we're
Nice.
done with all this, we're gonna come up with it. You guys gotta try this one. This one is, I like it so much, but it's so hard for me not to just bring it out. Like I want it to be a special thing for them.
I know. Well, it is Gunther's catnip, and Gunther is their mascot. So, dude, that's gonna be amazing. You know what? I know Jimmy's gonna do something for it too, but because you put it out there, I'm gonna do a little drawing for that too, man.
Oh,
that'd be dope.
Dude, yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Jimmy. Maybe we can collaborate on it.
Right.
But that'd be awesome, dude. I'm just inserting myself into this. That's how much I love this idea.
Please do.
I don't know, Jimmy in the back going, no. This is mine. No, Jimmy, I like just draw with you. But okay, what would be yours, man?
I'm trying to think of what would be some kind of flavor that is very distinguishing that I like. I don't that could transfer into like a beef.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking like
I know, like you came up with so many like oxtail soup I tried.
Yep.
And, like so many different ones that like the flavors are just so crazy and incredible. I'm just like trying to think of one that you didn't think of yet.
I think it like
the hard part.
Like kimchi to meat jun. Right, with the meat jun sauce. I don't know, man. I don't know. I
Kimchi too has the best barbecue beef. That's the only thing I order from there, and I love it. That is my absolute favorite food to eat. Is Kimchi 2's barbecue beef. That's my yakiniku is actually it's actually a tribute to them.
Well, there you go, dude. You already did it.
But I made it sweet though. It's like a sweet version of their terry beef, their beef barbecue beef. But that's the way it had to translate because it wasn't working as a savory. Yeah.
Gotcha,
if you try my yakiniku, that's what I had in mind. Was their support them.
Oh, okay.
They're awesome. They're super. They do takeout still yet too.
Oh really, dude?
Yep.
So Jimmy over at Kimchi 2, I've known him since I was like 10 years old, dude. That guy's always taking care. And my ex-girlfriend, she lived on 10th Street, so we used to go there almost literally every day. Yeah. And he's known her since she was like 2 years old. So.
I grew up at Night Have actually.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I live right Kapahulu too, like Hayden Street, like by Ruger Market area, that side.
Yeah.
Right by KCC, yeah. I'm pretty sure Jimmy took some of my money playing pool. Back in the
Dude, guaranteed. Oh, guarantee he took money from me. Okay, so DJ720, also known as Donald Duck, he said Choco Potato Beef Chips. Choco Potato Beef Chips. I don't even know what a chocolate potato is.
I don't know.
Like chocolate dip potato?
But he's also said one that I was thinking of. I'm not sure if he made some kind of curry, like a beef curry or like a
That's actually
katsu,
what
like
I'm gonna do a Japanese curry.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes!
thinking of, like the kind you put on the katsu or like the kind of curry house kind of curry.
Yeah.
Because that's such a distinctive flavor. If you could transfer that to like, if you could do char siu, I'm like, shit, you could do curry.
Have you guys done like a pho noodle or pho flavor?
People have asked for that, but I just don't know what's distinguishing about that I could, like I just cannot process that part. Like it's not, I don't know, gingery and garlicky. I don't know. It's just good.
Yeah.
Like I can't. Like people have asked me about that.
Right. Like I mean, it's especially when people add stuff to their pho noodle that it's very distinctive to what they do. So,
yeah, because I could do the Hokkien sauce, and I could do, but it just depends on how you eat it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is the noodle too, right? So.
So I was thinking, if you
that's
ever,
dangerous.
I know, this thing start working. It's done already. But I was thinking, have you done one that's like made with ghost pepper or like Carolina Reaper? You know,
terry.
So have you, what's that?
Our spicy shoyu ginger teriyaki is made with scorpion pepper.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
I mean that's like already a million Scovilles,
I
dude.
didn't want it to like kick your butt, but I picked the scorpion pepper because it hits late. Because I wanted people to get that whole gingery shoyu taste, and then the heat hit later. Yeah. Because it's not fun if you just eat something super hot, right? Like you don't really taste it. It's just.
Yeah.
But I need you to enjoy the flavor of it, and then get your enjoyment of the hot later.
Yeah.
So
like I don't know if he. Okay, say it again. Spicy.
Shoyu ginger teriyaki.
Spicy shoyu ginger teriyaki. Okay, I gotta try that one. Ooh, garlic steak and prime rib. Dude, 720. Okay, so our friend Donald, him and his wife Kristen, they're foodies. I mean, every day, dude, they go to like the best like yakinikus and sushi places and all that kind of stuff, and like they're putting out some crazy like the beef curry, garlic steak, or prime rib, all that kind of stuff. So, but getting back to it,
what's that?
Have you seen Hot Ones, the Hot Wings challenge on YouTube? There's one called The Bomb, right? And it's literally like it's infamous for being like stupid hot. Like everybody starts crying, oh, don't touch your eyes, like that kind of stuff. You ever thought about making ones where it is that hot, where it's like, okay, this is not gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun when you give it to your friend and he starts throwing up. But did you ever thought about doing something like that where it's like a challenge chip? Or
we did. Yeah, we were actually gonna do it, and then this whole thing happened. But did you see? Is Quan on this thing?
Yes, he's. I don't know if he's still. Quan, are you still there on the chat? I haven't seen him in a while. But
did you see his video? Because
no.
One of our customers gave us this Carolina Reaper chocolate. And
okay.
The first time I gave it to somebody, it was these two girls and Jimmy. And
oh my God.
We want something really hot and we can handle hot. And I'm like, oh, okay. I never tried it, right? Because I don't really like hot stuff. So I gave them like half of like a little square. And they ate it. And Jimmy eats it. And then they wait. They're like, oh, it's not that bad. And then, they start tasting their stuff. And all of a sudden, the girl's like, I gotta go. And they kind of Jimmy is like, oh, I think I'm going to pass out. And I was like, what? It's hot. It's super hot. So I had to go get him butterbeer, and he's eating the White Rabbit ice cream, and he's like, it's not working. So I run down the street to go try to find the girls, and I couldn't find them. But I felt so bad. So dude. I gotta try it. Let me just see what it's like, right? So I tried like a sliver, like this big, and it was so hot. All we had in our fridge was cheese and whipped cream, and I ate it both together. just to get the hotness out. I was like, oh, this is the best cream and whipped cheese I ever ate in my life.
Dude, honestly,
cheese
the
and whipped
Carolina
cream.
Reaper, yeah, the Carolina Reaper, holy crap! I took like literally, not I can't even get how small I took. Literally half a drip, put it on my tongue. I had to drink a gallon of milk and eat ice cream, dude. I was crying. I couldn't see. Took my glasses off. My whole head was like on fire, dude. I actually did I took a drop because I used to work with at Jackie's Kitchen with Quan, and one of the kitchen guys, the cooks, actually gave me one, like on a French fry. I was like, all right, I'll try it, dude. Worst thing I've done in my life. You know what I mean? Horrible, dude. But yeah, okay, so we do have a few. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Quan actually ate 2 whole of those, the pieces. He did one, and one of our other friends who came in, he ate one, and Quan's like, it's hot, but I'm gonna outdo you. He ate another, and I was like, don't do it. And he did it, and he did a video of it.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I mean, it's so hot you can't fake it. It's like getting punched in the face. You can't smile. You can't be like, oh yeah, it's cool. No, when you get punched that hard, you're like, oh my god, something's happening, right?
Like, oh,
I mean, I ate it. It was like you can't hide it. And Quan took it like a champ, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Like, yeah, he's got an iron stomach, dude. I gotta admit, like his mouth, for some odd reason, doesn't register heat, dude.
I don't know
and,
why.
You know, I mean, he's Korean. I get it. Like, I get that he's Korean and all that, but he's crazy with it. Okay, so we also have a few people on our chat room saying, how about a scampi flavor, like the kind that you get at like the shrimp scampi down in Kahuku side. What else? We got Hurricane popcorn beef chips.
I did that already.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah?
Like Furikake style.
Yeah.
See, that's not enough to do. Loaded baked potato flavor. What is that? Just sour cream and onion, right?
Yeah, I said cheddar,
Okay.
sour cream and onion. Yeah, sour cream and onion.
I could try that.
Right? Some kind of taco flavor.
This would be
I did
adobo flavor? Did you do adobo?
Chimichanga for the Geek Craft because the writer of Deadpool runs that, yeah, Dan.
Yeah.
And he came and then he said, "Oh, can we do our article in your shop?" And that's why the midweek had our Jimmy's mural.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in honor of them, I made them a chimichanga flavor, but we couldn't do their event because we had another event at the same time. So I had Jimmy go and then set up his
Represent. Yeah.
Everybody loved it, but yeah, it was a Deadpool chimichanga.
Chimichanga flavor. We got chili flavor or Zippy's chili flavor.
That'd be interesting.
Manwich Sloppy Joe flavor. Dude,
That's
720 and his wife are going crazy right now.
Mm-hmm. I want to make a sloppy Joe beef stick. I think it'll come out better as a
yeah.
beef
Oh,
chip.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's
actually.
another thing they sell, the beef sticks.
Oh, you gotta
Also
try it.
said Maui onion. That sounds interesting.
Have you done a Maui
That one
onion?
is hard. I can't get
Yeah.
onion to come out enough, but I'm sure I'll get it eventually. I just kind of put that on the back burner because I want to get real crazy. Yeah.
like Maui onion, would that be like a sweet onion?
Yeah, because you know, like how I would imagine something like how the chips taste.
Yeah.
But then, would probably taste really good on beef too. So
Yeah.
if you could marry those two flavors, you probably get something really awesome.
See, just the fact that he said beef sticks, now I'm like all about the beef sticks, man.
Oh, next
No, I
time
mean-
you come by, you gotta try it. I'll give you some. I make a pepperoni one because I like pepperoni, right? So
Does it taste like is it called Green Dragon?
no,
Did you make a beef stick out of the Green Dragon? So
I-
what flavors do you have in beef stick?
beef stick. I did taco and I did the pepperoni.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and
Well,
the
and the what?
and the green dragon beef
Oh,
stick.
dude, I like that Green Dragon, dude. I never tasted it before.
Thank you.
But so out of the three that we did, Mark,
Mm-hmm.
Parmesan, garlic Parmesan,
Mm-hmm.
chasu, and Green Dragon. Which one is your favorite out of those three?
That's a tough one. But I would go with the char siu just because I'm a char siu kind of guy.
You are, even though it gives me gout.
That's why, but this is beef, not pork.
Exactly, dude. So I'll go with the char siu too, man. I don't know, man. That Green Dragon,
Yeah,
it's made with real dragon. So, okay. Another great flavor, and I was thinking about this just a second. After talking about char siu, how about like lap chong, the Chinese sausage? Like,
Oh.
yeah, like because it's sweet.
Yeah.
It still has that flavor. I don't know, just something to put out there. I love lap chong, even though again, give me gout because it's so oily. You know what I'm saying? Like, make my feet look like potatoes, but whatever. I do them. Smoked brisket or Kahlua pig. Damn,
Oh,
dude.
See?
They come up with some good stuff.
Yeah. See, all these things that give you gout, like all the pork stuff. If you could convert that to beef, I think you'd have like customers for life in us.
Right?
all the gouties up there.
Yeah, all the gaudies like me. I'm Filipino, so I was born and inherited. But oyster soft beef chips. I mean, a lot of these stuff, like, do you have flavors that are pretty similar to, like, what they're suggesting? Like your yakiniku.
Yeah. That one is kind of
So-
finicky because oyster sauce is so salty, yeah. So I got
Yeah.
down and stuff, but you put too much water, it waters it down. Too much, it's way too salty. Especially when you dehydrate, it accentuates the salt.
Right.
So I have done it. It came out good, but yeah, to me it's just too finicky to continue doing.
Mm. Let me
Yeah,
ask you something. Okay, so what is oyster sauce made out? Is that actual oysters?
yeah. They use oysters to make oyster sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And I don't even eat oysters, but I love putting that stuff in like fried rice.
Yeah. Yup.
So okay, I do have a question.
Mhm.
Well, actually, I don't. I already went through our questions, man. How'd you do the snack addiction? The history of the name. What did you do before snack addiction? Ukulele and Apple and bodybuilding and jujitsu. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a new one. I tapping out. I tapping out. And okay, well, you did create a cult following. How did you start off your marketing strategy? Because, before you didn't even have a shop, but you were selling pretty well even before that. So how did you create a marketing strategy to have enough money and capital to actually open up a shop?
Marketing wise, we actually didn't spend any money on marketing because we're doing it ourselves. We're just posting on Instagram and stuff like that. But we were doing shows. It was the event, especially the Koi Con and the Comic Con Honolulu.
Mm-hmm.
Those like really took us to the next level. And then when we had the shop, I felt like we're just chasing our tail. Like we weren't going anywhere. But now we had rent. I felt like people were just waiting for us to do shows. So our store was kind of different. And then we brought on Chad from Scrappy Kids, who helped us out our videos, and he has all these great ideas and stuff like that. And working with him really, I think, took us to that level that we needed to get to. And then our last day we were open, Jay Shelton came in, the Instagram grammar. Yeah, she's super funny, and
Nice.
she bought our stuff. I didn't realize she was out there because I was working, and I heard her voice. So I came on. I was like, "Hey, finally you came back!" Because she came one time when we had burgers. Gave her a burger. That's so good. And so she bought our stuff to get home, and I didn't know she was gonna do it, but she actually did video of her eating it, and she was like floored in the video. And because of that, we gained like thousands of followers, and people just started like, ordering from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife loves her. She always watches her videos.
Who's the girl?
They go Jay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jay.
Yeah, she does all of them.
So yeah, Quan's back in the chat room. Dude, we've been talking about you for like a half an hour. I don't know where the hell you went. You take a shower, scrub your nuts or something? Come on, man. So you're the unofficial spokesperson. You gotta be on this. We also got a suggestion for Budweiser beer marinated beef chips. I'm thinking, what about butter beer?
I did a
Beef
fat
chips.
tire one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did a fat tire beer marinade once.
How'd it come out?
Good. It came out pretty good.
Oh.
Just hard to make, and then it's pretty expensive to do.
Well, because you gotta buy the beer. Huh? Have you tried a butter beer beef chip? Because you guys already make the butter beer already.
Yeah, but I
Did
mean,
it just not translate well?
sweet. Yeah, it's like candy. So
Ooh.
yeah,
Like, but I'm thinking, dude, like honestly, like a candied beef chip. I mean, that'd be good. You know what I mean? Like strawberry flavor or whatever, just candied.
Well,
Um,
that's what we have the Apple store. So we do Apple.
oh,
Well, when the store is open, we do what was it, like strawberry shave ice, Japanese grape.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, we slice the apples really thin, make it crispy. We marinate it in these marinades that I make that come out like
Yeah.
candy.
Dude, they're so good. I had one. And I had one. Like, it wasn't even like a whole apple thing. It was
Right.
like a broken piece. And I was like, holy crap, this
So
is
it's
good.
like almost like a candied apple then, but with different flavors on it or something.
No, it's the apple. And then I can't even. Dude, explain it because I can't explain it.
So I actually marinate the apples. I cut it super super thin, and then I marinate the apples in my marinade, like juice basically
Right.
that I make, and then I dehydrate it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing is
The-
it doesn't stay crispy very long. So that and
Wait,
I hand slice every single apple, and it's super hard to make. And I gotta clean the screens before and I clean the screens after. And to even
Wait, like literally?
was that
You sit there with a knife and hand cut this stuff?
mandolin? It? No, I mandolin it. Hand.
I was like, well, dude, like, yes, crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm not that skilled with the knife. I have culinary skills.
Wow.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's such a hassle because even to like wash all our screens, it takes me about 6 hours and I do pretty much.
Well, it's because each flavor has a very unique flavor to it, so you can't really cross contaminate the flavors, right?
Right. Exactly.
Very cool.
Certain flavors I can match on top other flavors because it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But like especially when I do green dragon, spicy, and like the sugary stuff, I gotta wash the screens and then I gotta
Yeah.
use new ones. Yeah.
Damn, dude. So we also got 720 online. He's like, how about a Green River shave ice?
Oh,
You
I
guys do shave ice at the shop?
not shave ice, but I do a like a slushy, a Green River slushy.
Ooh.
Bro, you're killing us, man. So when are you gonna open up a shop here in San Diego? You gotta expand. You gotta let us do franchising, man. Nah, we cannot because we just keep eating all the profits. We're gonna keep eating all the profits, and we're gonna lose the house. Why? Because Green River slushy, just destroying that all day. But yeah.
What else is saying?
So our friend John, Mark's friend John, he said his wife and him had the butterbeer, and it was like so good. So
Oh, thank you.
again, there's not a single person I've ever met has been like, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
They always rave, dude.
Wow.
Always right.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. We put a lot of effort into everything we do.
I know, man. You can tell, dude. What is pipi kaula? What is that?
Pipi kaula.
Yeah. Is that like dried ahu, aki, ahu, or whatever?
No,
Yeah.
it's beef.
It's like a
Yeah.
Oh, it is beef?
Smoke tasting
smoked
beef.
meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like
Yeah,
smoked
like a
meat.
kind of thing.
Isn't that just beef jerky? Like Hawaiian beef jerky?
No, like they sell it like with rice and stuff. I think like
Oh.
Island Flavor used to have it, like the smoked meat, with, like
Yes.
the onion, and they put them on rice and stuff like that.
So it's basically like smoked meat with poke style smoke. I don't know, man.
No. It's,
I don't
It
eat
just has a
beef. Yeah, I mean like Ono's Highway Inn has it.
Highway
Yeah.
Inn.
Right.
Yeah,
It's good.
I remember that. I never ate it, but my friend DJ Elite was eating on next to me, and he had it. So, but yeah, dude, man, I honestly just talking to you, you're very inspirational.
Mhm.
You have a great story and a great feel for your not just and again I say customers, but like you said, they're more friends to you, and you can really feel it in what you do. I'm glad that thank you so much for even hanging out with us, man. You know what I mean?
No, I like doing that, so it has no problem for me.
Well, I know you're a busy guy because right now you could be, in the back with Jimmy cooking up some stuff and making potato chip, chocolate chip potatoes, beef chips.
We're actually
again, thank
prepping
you.
our special for Thursday. So Thursday special, I'll announce it first here, I guess. I don't think we posted
What?
it yet, but it's gonna
Okay,
be
wait. Okay, now announce it.
so we're gonna do the dill. Yeah, so many people ask us for the dill pickle beef dip, so we're gonna do it.
There you go. So everybody at Walgreens, where Nikki Fong works, that's the one that they were eating while watching the show. So if you want some more of that dill, uh, is it called just dill or dill pickle?
I think my friends wanted to call it dill pickle, but I hate cucumbers. So
Yeah,
it
me
tastes
too.
nothing like a cucumber at all. Think like David sunflower seeds, the dill pickle flavor
Yeah, okay.
in a beef chip.
Nice. So if
Yeah.
you want some of that, they're reintroducing it. When is it? Thursday?
Thursday. Well, now,
Thursday.
yeah.
And you announced it here first. We got the exclusive. What's up?
Yeah.
For all the chat room people, now you know. Before anybody else. So
At
we're
1 o'clock,
introducing
we're gonna release it. Hawaii time.
Hawaii time. So
Dang, I gotta get some for my wife and my mother-in-law.
Right, the
If
dill
I need,
beef.
I need some points.
Just
need
a
some,
warning, a heads up. Those things go really, really quick. I mean, like
we're
really.
talking 10
People are
minutes.
on our site just waiting for the thing to open up.
Yeah.
So-
I like bananas.
We actually had to switch over to another site because our old site would crash because so many people would come on one time. So yeah, I dished out more money to kind of support people. Cause I don't like when people get upset if I can help. So yeah, we switched sites. Everybody said it's a better experience on this one. So just a heads up. Last time we sold out in like 10, 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, almost like 10 minutes.
10 minutes maybe we sold out.
Who was that? Was that God?
That was good. That was Chad. Chad kid.
Hey Chad, thank you for joining us, man. Okay, so before we go on, we want to say thank you to Loretta and Charlie from Other Realms Comics and Game Specialists. They said that they love the Green Dragon, but they're sure that they will love the Gunther's Cabinet when it comes out. So aloha and chat with you next week. Thank you guys. Mahalo for joining us. But yeah, dude, the dill. Everybody raves about that. I'm personally not a pickle guy,
Neither am I, but
right? But everybody else we know are like pickle people. So yeah, if you get out there, try to get it because that thing will
Yeah.
be sold out in like
they go
5,
out
10
and
minutes,
they're like Bruno Mars concert tickets, man. It goes fast.
right? And you gotta wait for the next
Like
one.
just average like in a run of like a flavor like that. How many bags would you make in one run? You know what I mean? Just curious.
Yeah, how many bags do you put out when you do a short run like that?
Jeez, I don't know. We try to aim for like 100 or so or more because those take us a long time. So
right.
yeah,
So,
so we do
so
a-
7
so-
around 100.
yeah.
So 720 or Donald asks what exclusive chat hold for the homies. It's like, dude, you can't hold on to that, man. You know that.
I know it's
But
so funny.
so
I
what
mean,
you
I
gotta
have
do?
all my friends and everything DMing or texting me, "Can you hold? Can you hold?" But I feel like that's just not fair. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
uh,
be fair to everybody.
Right.
Exactly.
exactly.
I mean, we all homies, we all friends, so
You got
You
you,
know.
gotta be online right there waiting for make the click right,
Right.
at
You know
midnight,
why?
1 o'clock.
No.
O'clock.
you gotta click it. Gotta click it. No, the reason why, honestly, the reason why I support that way of doing things is because the people that are up at 12 midnight or whatever, right? Whenever you drop your next flavor, they're supporting you by doing that, and so your friends of all people should be supporting you too, right?
Right,
That's
right.
why I
mean,
try
what
not.
AM, not AM. I'm gonna
right.
yeah.
But yes, yeah. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
like for me, I try to pay for, my snacks, or I try to pay for, whatever my friend is doing, T-shirts or comics or whatever. And the reason why is because we're friends and I want them to eat, So
Yeah.
get out there and support, man. Okay, so Quan asks, when will they do the Old Boy Enioi?
Oh man, that
What
one
is that?
was that old boy is the Purvey owner's cousin, Colo, and he came up with this sauce that's super good. It's like a Hawaiian chili pepperish kind of sauce that you can actually drink.
Oh.
It's super good. So I tried
You can drink
and I was like,
it.
yeah. People use it as a chaser, but it's
Holy
super
crap.
good. I mean, it's one of the best sauces, or I don't even know if you call it a sauce, but it's one of the best things I've ever tasted. It's super, super good. I'm not even exaggerating. So I tried it, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta try and make a beef chip with this. And I would try it for maybe a month. and it wasn't coming out. So I told him, I can't do a beef chip. Maybe we'll just do onions. I'll marinate it in onions, and then I'll dehydrate, and then we'll do steak and onions. And he said, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Steak
I
and onions.
thought, nah, do it. Let's do it. So I actually figured out a way to make it come out in, and that is the collaboration with Illinois. That's it.
So
All of that
so
is
is there maybe a date or sometime there where you're gonna put more out, or is it just one of those one-time deals?
I got to get more bottles from the guy, but
So it's still a possibility then.
well, definitely.
Okay.
That's one that I look out for. That one it's hot, but it's super good. I mean, well, his sauce in general,
Yeah.
and it just I figured it out in the beef chip.
Man, I mean, now I kind of want to taste it. You know what I mean? Like,
Now
if
it's-
you say it's really good, then that means it's got to be extremely good.
Yeah, right. Because I never talk about my own stuff that way, but based on people's feedback. But just in my own personal opinion, I always think about it. Like, if this wasn't mine, how would I feel about it?
Right.
And that collaboration it was a good one. Yeah.
So you also do hydrated vegetables?
Dehydrate.
When the store was open and when I had more time, I did. But now we're getting so busy that I don't have time to do it, unfortunately.
okay.
But we used to do zucchini. Well, we do onions. We used to do eggplant. Yeah.
Eggplant, okay.
Eggplant,
Yeah, I could see the consistency of an eggplant being dehydratable.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because we got 720. He's like, dude, ask him if we could do more dehydrated veggies. He's like, yeah, we don't got time. He's like, oh, the sauce itself was the bomb. I haven't had the chance to. Blah, blah. Yeah, so because of this situation that the world is in, how did you keep above it when I guess letting people know that you're still shipping out, that they can get it through shipment. You know the product. You don't have to come to the store. We can get it out to you. How did you make that transition to be kind of successful at it?
Goes to Jay Shelton. All of it. If it wasn't for her, this wouldn't happen. Our online. I mean,
okay.
would get maybe 4 orders a week or so. And I actually didn't like to do online stuff too much. But Chad does such a good job with our online stuff, and he helped us over and organize the site and shipping and everything. But her post alone, so I was afraid because I shut down Thursday. The quarantine went in on Monday, but I wanted to be proactive, right? Because I was seeing all these people coming in, coughing and stuff. I was like, man, my mom, I cannot do this. So I shut down the shop. But that day she came in and she did the video. We had about 2 weeks worth of product, and we sold out that day she put out the post.
Okay, so we're gonna need her information.
Yes. At Jelaine Shelton is her Instagram.
Jelaine Shelton.
Yeah.
So everybody,
100%
check that
was
in or
because of
something.
her.
That's really cool, man. See, again, when you met her and she got your story and she, it's your personality and the way you come off and you bring in it. You talk to people like they're right next to you, no matter if they're 1,000 miles away. But I think that's why she supported you so much, because of when she went in there, she was like going to a friend's house. So, dude, that's awesome, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Love it.
You have 10 questions?
Yeah, I have my 10 questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't do it?
No.
Okay.
But-
never mind.
Before we come to a close, as much as we do like you,
We can't sit here forever because we
It's-
know you got stuff to
it's
do.
we got to go through this ritual that we do with all our guests, and it's a portion of the podcast we call Try Answer Fast Kind. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna read you 10 questions that Free has come up with his diabolical mind, and we just need you to answer them one at a time.
Okay, now when you answer these questions, this is right off the top of your head. First thing that you think of. Okay?
Uh-oh.
So you can't take too long. I mean, there's no buzz or anything, and there's no real rules. But we try to make it so that it's off the top of your head, so it's very spontaneous. Are you ready for the top? Or
Don't
are
be
you ready for the
upset.
10 questions?
All my answers are squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Bicycle.
Hey, if that's
Nah,
what comes off the
okay,
top of
okay,
your head,
go,
then
go.
that's how
I
it is.
got
Okay,
I
you
got
ready? You ready? You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Fast kind. Fast kind.
Okay.
Number 1, what pro wrestler would you be, dead or alive?
Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior, right? Okay. Number 2, would you rather fight a bear or battle an orca?
Oh.
Huh?
Bear.
Huh? Huh? You'd rather fight a
Bear.
bear? Why?
Got it.
Because you got
You're in
jiu-jitsu
the water.
skills,
You
huh?
drown.
And an orca's like literally
Yeah,
like
that's the bear.
4 tons.
You can choke out the bear, the orca, the moneka.
Right. Okay. Number 3, as a jiu-jitsu guy, who would be your dream role? Like, who would you roll with?
Man. Al Bundy. I
Yeah!
was
Did you really?
a blue belt. Yeah, back in the day, he was blue belt and he came to Helsing School, and I got to roll with him. But I want to roll with him now. He's a black belt.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, he's older, but I mean, he could probably tap me out in like 10 seconds.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not kidding,
definitely.
dude. Like standing, like he could probably put me on like a go-go plata and freaking. Anyway, all right. Number 4, would you rather kiss a homeless woman or eat a burrito from Kakuako Park trash can?
Oh, bruh.
5.
Okay, wait. Is this homeless lady good looking?
No, we're talking like 2 teeth. One of them is in her pocket. You know what I mean? She's yelling at people on the side.
I gotta go with burrito because my kisses always have feeling in it.
I love you, honey girl. I love you, honey girl. Don't leave me. Yeah, so you would eat a burrito from Kakuako trash can. Okay. What's worse, Aloha water or Bellows tap water? If you had to drink one.
I would drink. I would not drink the Aloha water.
Okay. So you just get like diarrhea for 2 weeks with Bellows tap water. Okay. What's your favorite candy?
I'm sorry, what was that one?
What's your favorite candy?
Oh, my favorite candy has to be Reese's Pieces.
Ooh, that's a good one. E.T. phone home, huh? Okay. Okay, number 7. What would you rather have? Prince, Michael Jackson, Madonna, or Elvis play your concert for you?
Ooh.
Right? The legends, bro.
Ooh.
Prince,
I would Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Did you go to his concert when he came to Hawaii?
I didn't.
Oh,
didn't.
dude, you missed
Heard
out. Bro. That was really good. Okay, number 8. What's sexier on a woman? A thong or regular panties?
Thong.
Thong, thong,
I
thong,
love
thong.
those things. I love it.
What? I
love-
like regular panties. They're
Comfortable.
cool.
Like-
They're comfortable. How you know? Okay. Who is the sexiest Avenger?
Sexiest Avenger.
Sexiest Avenger. 5, 4,
The Hulk.
3. The Hulk. Okay, you're gonna go with the Hulk. What would you go with?
I'd say Captain America.
What's wrong with everybody?
I
Scarlett
don't know any of the
Johansson.
girls.
Scarlett Johansson, or even like the Scarlet Witch. Hello.
I don't know any of those girl characters. That's why I was gonna say Phoenix, but that's like freaking X-Men. So
But don't get me wrong, Captain America is my man, and Chris Evans is a hunky dude. Okay, so at number 10, could you defeat 1,000 10-year-olds in a fight if they all rush you one time?
Oh, probably not.
How come? How come?
I
Hey,
don't
you
know.
get stamina. You get stamina. You can just punch down. You know what I mean?
but 1,000?
1,000.
That's too much.
So you said no to the last one. Okay, that's it. That's our 10 questions. Thank you so much.
All right,
Good
Thank
work.
you. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Total's hand applause and all those shakas in the chat room. Give it up for Davin from Snack Addicted Hawaii, and be sure to check out the site snackaddictedhi.com, and they are shipping to everywhere. Well, in the continental U.S. So you can check them out if you're interested in it, and all the flavors are good. You can't go wrong with any of them. So definitely do that. Showing all the flavors.
All right.
It's all good.
Again, David, thank you so much, man. I always have a great time talking to you. I visited your shop. It's an amazing shop. Jimmy does wonderful work on with the artwork and everything. Your whole family is amazing. I want to give him a mental hug and thank you again so much for joining us. I know that you're a very busy guy, so for you to spend 2 hours with us, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, bro.
Oh, thank you for having me here. I appreciate it. Thank you for thinking of me.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. And next time we're in Hawaii, we're definitely gonna stop by the shop, and maybe we'll even do a live podcast from the shop.
That'd
Get down there.
That'd be dope, right?
We can take a little tour and show how the people how the madness works there.
Hey, Free, come here. Wow, what you need? No, just come here. Why? I get something for you. Oh, this is a white rabbit ice cream. Yay!
It's all good. All right. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us. Aloha State of Mind podcast goes on every single Tuesday night right here on YouTube from 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's, I think, 6 p.m. now in Hawaii Standard Time. So definitely, once again, thank everybody for joining us. And thank Davin from Snack Addicted Hawaii. Very inspiring story. And very, just kind of...
Yeah, it makes you feel good, right? You make me feel good, man.
You make me want to be a better person. You make me want to make me a better me.
I'm gonna go write a song about sunshine. But also, David, did you want to give a few shout outs to anybody?
Oh, definitely Arle Bumanglag, who helped me start this whole thing. Jelaine Shelton for getting us going. Chad Maluyo from Crappy Kids does all our Instagram and stuff, helps me with the videos. Jimmy, definitely. My wife, all our friends and family that support us. Appreciate everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. All our customers. Without you guys, this wouldn't be happening, and I wouldn't be able to donate or give out anything if it weren't for you guys. So thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. Till next week, Tuesday. Want to just wish everyone peace, love, and aloha, and get those snack addicted snacks, man, because it's definitely addictive, right?
Yes, snack addicted.
What's that?
Oh, right there. They him.
Yeah.
All right. Till next Tuesday, you guys have a great week. Stay safe and spread that Aloha virus to everyone out there. And you never know, just that one person you help out, it could impact their lives. I know Davin has done that a lot. So follow suit and do what you do, all right?
Do what you do.
Till next week, you guys have a great one. Aloha.
Hey, aloha.